internet of value at Ripple, we're thinking much bigger than just cross-border payments. It's kind of like Amazon with rare books in the early days, just this market happens to be a $10 trillion market.
We are at a historic turning point.
Said in the past that you are doing for money what email did for communication.
Moving the whole revolution forward.
Take on it.
There's trillions of dollars parked around the world.
XRP.
Is there a possibility that Ripple could take over Swift one day?
Well,
So to our script, let's get right into today's video. It is very, very disheartening to see what is going on within the XRP community and the amount of hate and negativity that it is getting because of its price action. The individuals that are, I guess, not intelligent enough to understand what the purpose of XRP is and the real world utility it is going to be providing in the near future. And I am shocked by the amount of reputable individuals within the XRP community getting distracted and pretty much creating a whole scene about the XRP price action. Before we get into today's video, I want to show you guys an alarming tweet by a moron on Twitter, since he has now been blocked on my end. I think it is high time to do something about the XRP price quickly. Here's a sincere warning to Brad Garlinghouse, Ripple, XRP Labs, and Mr. David Schwartz, because the community is starting to get reckless. Things are really going in the wrong direction with XRP. Speak for your motherfucking selves, okay? I am sorry for my language, but these guys are gonna look like fools, and they're gonna come out here and start laughing in the excitement when the price of XRP hits double digits and then triple digits. In today's video, I'm gonna show you a zoomed out perspective of where things are headed and why you should not be worried about a thing in terms of the price of XRP, because this whole crypto ecosystem is gonna grow as a whole. Let's continue on to what else he said. Let's see, I'm bringing in so much money every month, but my connections are starting to drop and I'm starting to sell. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. This kind of behavior deserves to be, I'm telling you folks, I have been collecting screenshots of some individuals that have been around in the XRP community for a very long time and them creating nonsense. Take a listen to what David Schwartz says here.
I've been working for what's now Ripple for more than 10 years. I started in November in 2011. These were some of the early days of the development of Bitcoin and the cryptocurrency movement. And really, all there was Bitcoin and a couple of clones. And this was right around the time when the first cracks in the sort of mining narrative were becoming visible. Back at the time, most people thought that proof of work was sort of the secret sauce that made Bitcoin what it was. And the first cracks were first starting to show. The idea at the time was that anybody could mine and that would be a great decentralizing force. And I think we know now that mining has become very consolidated and that it is not a decentralizing force.
XRP has been around for a very long time. Here's a snapshot of August 4th, 2013, and XRP is trading at 0.005 along with Litecoin and Bitcoin. And every other coin here that you're seeing doesn't exist anymore, okay? What I'm trying to say here is look at the amount of hurdles Ripple and XRP came across for the past 10 years. And look where we are now, deeply integrated with the biggest entities in the world and corporations. And when the price of XRP hits double digits and triple digits, which it will 100%, because it logically and mathematically makes 100% sense. It makes 0 sense for it not to hit double digits and triple digits given its use case. And in a moment, we're going to get into a video by BlackRock CEO Larry Fink, again lying about the value of the future value of Bitcoin. And I'm going to tell you what I think the value of Bitcoin is in the future. And before we get into that video, take a look at this. So a lot of individuals, a lot of uneducated imbeciles, this is fact. This article came out saying Ripple-owned crypto custody firm Metaco CEO and head of product depart. And a lot of people are saying, oh, this is not good. Why are they departing? I don't know what to say anymore. given my experience in high reputable banks for over 10 years, it is so normal to do these shifts within organizations, especially when Ripple just bought out Metaco and they might have different plans. There's closed door meetings that we're not going to hear about, so people need to stop speculating on these individuals leaving Metaco. Okay, I do apologize about the Metaco name. I always butcher that. But this means nothing. Stop creating nothing out of nothing. Like, there is nothing to be worried about the CEO of Metaco like leaving. If we look at Arnett Philibert, he's currently working at Ripple and Metaco, right? He started at Ripple and Metaco at the same time, and he is the partnership senior manager in both companies. Ripple bought Metaco. They're going to have a strategy for Metaco. Individuals that never worked a corporate job in their life want to speculate how these organizations move. My previous role, we managed millions of dollars for private banking. And the amount of negativity and stupidity that I see with individuals with no legit background in finance or any kind of corporate jobs, or let alone did they even keep that job for over 5 years, 3 years, or even 9 years, they're just creating shit out of thin air. And I am a little bit irritated because it's getting very sad to see the amount of individuals putting down XRP, because you guys are all going to look very stupid when it goes and hits these crazy numbers. And take a look at what Arnold said here. Okay, he referred to this little article in regards to stablecoins, how stablecoins and tokenized deposits innovate the financial service industry. Stablecoins and commercial money tokens will transform the payment industry as they bring the advantages of the new technology by ensuring stability and compliance. This will in particular impact the B2B payment segment. And it goes on to say, unlike cryptocurrencies and CBDCs, stablecoins and tokenized deposits exhibit minimal volatility and can benefit from DLT technology, making them more appealing to drive blockchain-based payments adoption. Stablecoins integrated into DLT technology, you guys could put 2 and 2 together. And now, before I go ahead and give you guys a little rough overview of the crypto market cap and the stock market cap, which is purely just monopoly money, printed money injected into it with no real value. There is value in the global stock market, but you got to understand the amount of money they printed out of thin air to inject this market. And if you disagree with that, you are delusional and you got to go educate yourself, because that is a fact. There has been trillions of dollars that have been printed out of thin air to prop up the stock market. But with crypto, that's not going to be as easy, because once real world utility kicks in with everybody using this technology, there is no limit to market cap. Listen to what Larry Fink says here in regards to Bitcoin.
We're almost at the ceiling of the amount of Bitcoin that we created.
When you hear somebody like Cathie Wood,
yes,
who was on our broadcast yesterday, say that her base case is that this turns into a $600,000 a Bitcoin valuation, base case, and a million plus in a super optimistic case. Are you anywhere in her realm?
I haven't thought about it. To me, that what we are trying to do is offer an instrument that can store wealth. I think if it gets that even close to that high, gold will represent even a bigger value. And let's be clear, if you think of digital gold, there's going to be a reference point between gold and Bitcoin.
Are you anywhere in her room? Oh, I haven't thought about it. I haven't thought about it.
I haven't thought about it.
Just like in 2018, remember?
Is it true that you're building out a cryptocurrency capability?
No. I mean, we're looking at it.
Don't your clients want crypto exposure?
No. I don't believe any client has sought out crypto exposure.
Do you need to be prepared?
I don't, at the moment, no.
Bitcoin will hit 100K, 200K, 300K, 100%. And some of you guys might be laughing at me because I'm so bullish on XRP and Bitcoin. This whole ecosystem is going to grow together. We're all going to grow together. Let me show you a quick little pie chart that I put together to give you a perspective of how this ecosystem will grow in the near future. As you guys could see, Bitcoin versus XRP. When Bitcoin hits $300,000, the market cap will be about $6 trillion. And that was based off of 20 million Bitcoin circulating. There's about 2 million Bitcoin actually missing, so I'm being very conservative on that point. XRP, $50. The market cap will be $4 trillion. And the math based off of the $50 XRP was 80 billion XRP circulating, and currently there is about 60 billion. Within the next 10 years, we're going to see this whole ecosystem for crypto go over 50 trillion to 100 trillion, but that is not the cap. Because remember what they said on a panel right here.
With some hard predictions, we're Q4 2025. How big is the RWA market in size, and where does the majority come from? Who wants to start? Graham, don't disappoint us.
No, well, I'm probably a bit more bullish, but I have been for 6 years and we're slightly behind my original projections. But the total market is 1.4 quadrillion, everything that's ever out there. And if you start looking across any of those asset classes, they're all starting to move on-chain already. And the ease with which we've seen people interested in the money market fund, tokenized treasuries and those types of instruments, the support for stable coins, when you're talking about replacing cash, when I see DTCC, Euroclear, Clearstream, it only takes one of them to flip onto natively digital, and that's trillions of assets on its own that move. So, tens of trillions, I think we could see. And bearing in mind it's 1.4 quadrillion, this is still a tiny slice of a huge market, 30 to 50 trillion, all on XRP, all trading on Artex.
Here we go, $50 trillion. 2 years from now, Ripple, Twitter will replay the session in Q4 2025. Thank you.
$100 trillion is going to be peanuts. And when we break these numbers into a pie chart, you need to understand that payments and settlements is this number that I just created. Okay, this is a rough estimate. Payments and settlements, 43% of where this value is going to be coming from and where this value is going to be created. Real world utility is going to have a massive chunk in this market cap for the whole crypto ecosystem. And you just cannot argue with that because the FX markets are about $10 trillion every day. And freeing up trapped liquidity is trillions of dollars throughout a 24-hour volume. So when we go look at it from a pie chart perspective, a store of value for Bitcoin, 20%. DeFi, NFTs, Web3, privacy coins, this is huge. And payments and settlements takes a big chunk out of this pie chart. The stock market, $109 trillion as of 2023. Crypto is going to be much, much bigger. It is at $1.72 trillion as a whole for the market cap. We have seen nothing yet. I do appreciate every single one of you guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. This was a very aggressive video. I do apologize for the cursing and all that stuff, but we got to stay grounded. And I want you guys to take screenshots wherever you guys see of individuals, especially reputable individuals. I'm not going to call them out in today's episode because I'm not going to. I don't care. Because once I create a little scrapbook of these fools, they're going to have nothing to say. You know what they're going to say? Oh, at the time, this happened, I was worried about this. No, you're a complete fool. Either you're trying to get engagement through Twitter. It just doesn't make sense. People are going to look absolutely stupid when XRP goes to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, $100. I cap it out at $100. Because I am 100% positive based on math and logical thinking, and given the 24-hour payment volumes that we have done on this channel multiple times with numerous different kinds of breakdowns, it logically doesn't make sense for it not to hit double digits in the near future. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I do appreciate every single one of you guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, and we will be back with another video.
We started building RippleNet with the thesis that crypto liquidity would eventually be able to support robust global payments, large payments. RippleNet was designed so that customers seeing the benefits of our fiat-based network could flip the switch to ODL once the market was mature enough. And this is exactly what's happening. Flip the switch.
I think what we're building has, it's solving a real problem. And I think all of the tokens, my advice to anybody would be, understand the utility. If there's real utility and there's real value being delivered to a real customer, there will be value in the token.